those botched art restorations in Spain that are always good for a laugh? Well, imagine you're the one being restored, waking up from a nap at Minneapolis Airport early in the morning and seeing a young guy seated across from you.
He starts staring at me and drawing and staring at me and drawing. Then I'm like, is this creepy or is this awesome? I decided it was awesome.
18-year-old Emma Keene was on her first cross-country trip alone, waiting for a connecting flight to Los Angeles. She admits she felt flattered and even hammed it up for the artiste.
I was posing.
After about half an hour, the guy approached
and hands me this.
Emma says she had been hoping for something along the lines of Titanic.
Jack, I wanted you to draw me like one of your French girls.
But instead,
I was getting drawn like a South Park character.
The guy who signed the sketch, Joe, told her,
I'm sorry if this is weird, but I drew you. Immediately, I was just like, oh wow, okay.
But to her admirer, she said,
oh my gosh, thank you, that's so sweet of you. You did a good job.
Emma, who's studying psychology and neuroscience, says it was like Napoleon Dynamite inviting Trisha to the dance by drawing her.
Took me like 3 hours to finish the shading on your upper lip.
I have angry eyes.
Emma objects to her mask, drawn as if she weren't wearing it over her nose when she says she was, her messy hair and that blob of a body.
I was humbled.
They spent 40 minutes talking before their flight left for LA.
He ended up being like a very sweet boy.
Since the drawing went viral, Emma's received other portraits to compensate, and the original is chilling on the fridge.
It was my dad's idea. My family thinks it's hysterical.
It may have been a failed pickup ploy, but at least she can't complain that he didn't get her good side. Ginny Mose, CNN, New York.
The news can be a lot. There's a lot of good out there and a lot of fearless kids and families putting kindness into action in their own communities. But the first step towards helping is understanding, and that's where we come in.
Everyone wants to understand the world, which is why we're bringing the news to your family the NowThis way.
Each week we'll talk about the important issues, the positive progress, and the unsung heroes who are changing things for the better.
With the weekly YouTube series, podcast, and newsletter,
We'll explore the uplifting stories that inspire us
and dive deep to understand our changing world together.
on NowThis Kids.